Here's how large real estate investors are using AI and automation to beat out their competitors. And if you're not doing the same, you're getting left behind. Ken McElroy, a big name in real estate, he wants his team to automate 30% of his processes as soon as possible, basically reducing or eliminating all repetitive administrative tasks.
And honestly, I've been seeing bigger real estate investors look to take that route, right? Margins are getting tighter and they are looking to reduce costs where they can. And we've been seeing that time and time. The bigger the business is, the more inclined they are to reduce operating costs. But I think what AI has done is allowed small operators to also reduce their costs by implementing technology and the ability to implement technology to operators of a smaller size. But interested to see what your take is and why you think the bigger operators are going to run this game.
Yeah, so the big operators became big for a reason, right? They know how to scale, they know where to reduce, not put resources, they know where to put resources, they know what's important, and they just double, triple down. So what they're looking at, and it's not just Ken McElroy, I attended a master class with Ken Doble, who's head of Quantitative Research Capital, QRC. I believe that's what his company's called, but big multifamily investor as well. He's talking about things like predictive maintenance. He has a whole host of use cases for AI. Between him and Ken, the way they talk about it, there's so many use cases that they're doing. They're using programs for underwriting. They're using a program called, for OCR, optical character recognition. That basically helps you scan invoices and such and basically scan them and extract the data. So they're using programs for that.
Around for a long time though, Alex. What are they doing differently with OCR programs, or is it just better quality?
It's just better quality, and they're able to take the data from there and then send it to different programs. So they're not only just extracting the data and then looking at it, they're extracting the data, they're sending it to another AI program for analysis. And that cuts back time in a huge way. So, I mean, I can create an hour-long video about all the different use cases they're using it for. But the purpose of basically just pointing this out is that if you're not utilizing AI or automation in some way, you are going to fall behind. And you might not feel it right now because you're running a decent team, everyone's looks busy, and you're making a profit and you like your team, and that's fine. But what's going to happen is your competitor, or people that are larger than you, because like I said, they've been around, they know how to scale. While you're kind of content with what you're doing, they're cutting here, cutting there. They're figuring out a way to get tenants in faster, answer their questions faster. Yeah, maybe they have 24/7 answering service. Maybe they have like Ken Doble was saying, predictive maintenance schedules. So they're, utilizing AI to come up with preventative maintenance or predict what tenants might have a problem with. They're using AI to analyze certain KPIs and data to pinpoint problems. So if you notice a drop in occupancy in 1 month in one particular building, it'll automatically drill down and come up with different use cases as to why they might be. It's usually pointing to an internal problem, right? But if you don't have that on hand, you're going to maybe just not think much of it. So while everyone's utilizing all this high tech to get ahead, you're just humming along. And one day you're going to walk around and realize, or wake up and realize, why are these people able to buy properties cheaper or renovate cheaper? It's because they have less overhead, and it's because they have more data that's points them to the deal faster. And slowly but surely, it's going to erode away at your ability to operate and your ability to acquire.
And we've noticed that over the last 10 years, how technology has played a significant factor in institutional investors, right? So maybe 10 years back, we had a far more significant mom and pop investor category. And as these 10 years progress, we've been seeing larger and larger players come into play, utilizing software out there, utilizing virtual assistants, utilizing global labor, and taking it to the next level. And it seems like we're at another pivotal point where we are able to use labor through the computer pretty much. And these bigger players seem to be able to unlock that ability far quicker than the moderate and smaller size investors. So I think that's also where we come into play. We are unlocking that ability for medium investors, and trying to not only get up to par for our own portfolios, but get up to par for our clients as well, and make sure that they're staying in the game. They're reducing operating costs where necessary, and freeing up time for their people. And I think that's where more our service comes a factor. We don't aim to reduce operating costs by eliminating hours. We want to shift those hours to better usage of time, where things that are done manually, repetitively, are done by the computer, and things that need human touch, human interaction, are utilizing your best of the best team. So interesting to see the progression of the last 10 years, and the progression these last like 2 years, right? The technology increases have been going crazy the last 2 years. So just trying to stay up front in that progression, and making sure we are aiding ourselves as well as the clients as quick as possible.
Yeah, totally. And you don't have to be a tech genius to utilize a lot of this software. You just have to be aware of it, and you just have to dedicate some time to implement it. So again, you don't have to be programming. You don't have to be on the cutting edge. You just need to know how to use it, when to use it, find people to help you to use it, find people to help you implement, and get started right away.
Absolutely. And always, we are available for questions. We do a free introductory call as well. So you guys are always welcome to reach out to us. In that call, we pretty much guarantee we will help you in some way or the other. And it's up to you to execute after that, and either execute yourself or retain us for services, and go from there. So looking forward to hearing from you guys. Feel free to reach out. You guys have all our contact information as well.